right. How is everybody doing? We'll get started here in a moment. Hopefully everybody's doing well. We're in early today, but that's okay. It's Wednesday. To be late today. All right. We'll give everybody a couple more minutes to log in. We'll get started. We'll go from there. Awesome. 5 more classes, everybody. 5 more classes. Not crazy. All right, it's officially time. We'll get started and we'll let everybody log in as we go. Adjust my so I apologize. Let's move this over. Let's slide it down. Let's make sure I'm on screen. All the fun stuff, right? Uh-oh. I freeze it. Hold on. Where'd it go? I lost connection. Oh, now it unlocks. Hold on 1 second. I'm back. I had to load my phone, but now my phone's frozen. Of course it is. The heck is going on with Zoom today? All right, I'm back. Let's get going. Here I come in early, and look what happens. Technology's out to get me, as always. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Metabolic Challenge. I'm Coach Clint, and today we are going through an A split in strength and power. So we're going to be doing a lower pull, upper push workout today. Yeah, we have 5 more classes. The last week of September, we will be doing warm down, no more classes. So keep that in mind. That's why we're trying to get as many recordings as possible up and onto the on-demand. So if you're watching this on demand, hopefully there's a bunch up there. With that being said, hopefully we're going to get through the strength and power. Feeling pretty good today. We did Monday. I'm still a little sore from Monday, so we're going to warm up really well, get into the workout. Remember, it is Wednesday, so we are on a little bit of a schedule. We will speed things up a little today. If you want to use weights, you're more than welcome to. You definitely are going to want some water and a mat down on your floor to keep yourself hydrated and safe doing floor work. Other than that, you can do this body weight with weights however you want to. I will tell you, having something to slam today, so a towel, sweatshirt, a pillow, or you can do swings with like something like a kettlebell or your dumbbells. We will be doing some sort of an explosive hamstring work today. That will definitely help you out. All right, let's get things rolling. So we're back on track. Let's go down to the ground. Let's go a nice little glute bridge to warm things up. So just a 2-leg glute bridge, nothing too fancy. Remember, when you're doing glute bridges, reach down, make sure you can touch those heels. Drive into the floor with the heels. Extend yourself up so that raises those hips up nice and high. You can check those glutes and hamstrings, make sure they're firing all the way down, all the way up. Good core control, maintaining that posture through your core. Let's get 10 reps here. Should take about 30 seconds. We're not trying to rush. Okay, we want this movement to be slow and controlled and ready. So posterior chain is a fancy way of saying hamstrings, glutes, back. Okay, and then with the push, we're looking at doing like chest work, overhead presses, things like that. So all of our movements today, our primary movers, will be based in those locations. All right, let's go. Nice bent knee, hamstring. Straighten one leg out, pull the knee to your chest on the other side, and then kick that foot up nice and high. Feel that little stretch in your hamstring. Let's go for about 20 seconds on each side. Now with this one, it's best to just hold on one, right? So you're just going to do one side instead of alternating sides here, and that is perfect. So get that nice little shake in that leg. That means you're doing a really good job of getting as much through this movement as you can. So you're really trying to stretch that hamstring out. Let's go ahead and switch. There you go. Make sure you're breathing through these exercises, trying to get as much stretch and as much relaxation as you can into your movement. We don't want to push it into pain. We want it to be nice and flow style so that you are getting the biggest benefit. If you push too much, then you guard against it and you're not getting any stretch. You're just fighting yourself. All right, let's go 90-90 here. 90-90, tucked up nice and tight. Let's go arm bar. So I point towards the ceiling with my hand. I'm going to grab onto that ceiling and then I'm going to pull back. And I want my elbow to go back at about a 45-degree angle. I want to pull. Use that breath again to help relax and melt like butter into this rotation. Try to get that arm bar down as far as I can. I can't touch my elbow. If you could see it right now, I'm about 2 inches off. We'll pause at the bottom for a second, drive it back up, and then reheat. So we're looking at like about 3 to 5 reps here in the 20 seconds. I like to pause in this stretch position and really kind of let things open up. Sometimes it helps pop my back. Sometimes it just feels really good. Kind of depends on the day. But I want you to do what you need. We got about 5 more seconds. So I'm just going to do 3 total. 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Same thing on this side. Tuck up. Reach up towards the sky. Keep those knees stacked and locked in place. And then row back. So this is like doing a row. You're trying to keep that elbow pointed back about a 45. If you're using weights with this, the weight can kind of help push you down too. Really kind of stretches things out even better. I like it. Use that breath. So now we're going to warm up nice. We're going to get into this workout. We're going to cut out a little early so y'all can go visit Coach Will and Revive and Align. Okay, so definitely jump in there if you need a little cool down because we'll probably skip cool down a little bit today. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And good. Let's go up to our feet. Let's go up to our feet. We're going to do a nice hamstring walkout. So starting with a nice hamstring walkout. If you're one of my shoulder peeps, you can just meet us down in that plank position. But let's push those hips back, slide those hands down. Let's hand walk out into a nice plank position, locking everything in. Peek over the edge a little bit, do a little half push-up. So I just come down about halfway, drive back up, and then press my hands away. So I'm pushing my hands away. I'm extending through my back as much as I can. And then I'm going to walk my hands back, continuing to do that push. That's going to open up those shoulders and get us ready for the rest of the day. Okay, let's do that again. Down, hand walk out. Stretch those hamstrings for a second. Lean over the edge. Nice little mini push-up to get those muscles active. And then we're going to press away, stretching those shoulders. Trying to think, imagine somebody's hand pushing right between your shoulder blades and pushing your chest back towards your knees. Okay, you can slightly bend your knees here if you want. Not as much about the hamstrings here as it is about stretching those shoulders, opening that chest back up from being stuck at our computers already half a day. One more time, all the way down. Hand walk out. Good. Lean forward. Little mini push up. Drive back up. Press away. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel that lengthening. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Walk it on back. And roll up nice and tall. Good. Whew. If you get a little lightheaded, shake your head out. Breathe a little bit. Let's go monster walk with a lunge here. So I'm going to reverse lunge. If you want to do rotation, you can. I'm just going to go straight today, but I'm going to reverse lunge, tap, And then I'm going to straighten my front leg as I kind of bend that back leg. And I'm going to sweep for that heel. Lunge and sweep. So we're strengthening on one side and we're stretching on the other. Okay, so we're really trying to work those legs a little bit. Get ready for the strength and power session we have today. Now remember, strength is moving things maybe slowly. And if we increase load, we'll feel that metabolic kind of build in our body. And then the power is all about moving whatever it is with pace. Okay, so I expect you to move really quickly when we're doing the power, and you can slow things down a little bit when we're doing strength. Switch to the other side. Same thing here. So one side, you might lose your balance a little. Try to maintain posture as much as you can. So zipped up nice and tall. That's better. I like it. Breathe through. All the way down, all the way up. Big sweep here. Good. So as you go into that sweep, you should feel that hamstring starting to stretch a little. Some of you might be more flexible. You could probably drop your chest all the way down to the front knee. That's fine. Wherever you're at, don't worry about it. That's why we work on it. It's a practice. We're not perfect the first time, I promise. Okay, I'm not a robot. You can tell I have problems. You can tell. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go neural activation. So quick work or quick warm up, but good warm up. We're going to go neural activation, get into this workout. So neural activation today, reaching up to the sky. First go dropping into that base position, and then we're going to do hot lava runs, okay? So I want your feet tapping really fast today, as fast as you can. We're going to do something fun on the next 2. This first one's just to get the pattern ready. All the way up, go, drop in, and go. 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out if you need to. So this next one, pick a spot on your floor. Some of us might have a line in our floor. You might have a ladder if you have it sitting around the house, whatever. But what I want you to do, we're going to practice our dance moves. So the first go, we're going to drop in. Second go, we're going to start our 2-inch runs. And then all I want you to do is pick a line. And notice I'm just going in and out on that line with one leg. Then for the next side, or the next one, we're going to switch sides. Okay, so it's just tapping those feet fast, in and out, moving forward. Okay, if you want to move back, you can try that too. Here we go, all the way up, go, and go. Start that 2-inch run, and when you get that pattern, you're just going in and out, and then you can work backwards if you want. There you go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. We're going to switch to the other side. Now, don't make fun of me for this other side. I look good on one, not so good on the other. All the way up. Go, drop in, and go. Get that 2-inch run started, and then you're going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. See, this side's not as good. It's that left leg. Always giving me issues. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. So we're going to start with power first. Okay, starting our block off with power. Now we're going 30 seconds on. Quick little 10-second rest. Remember, the rest is built in on purpose. It's not very long, but it's in order to kind of bring yourself down and get ready for everything. So I'm going swings. If you want to go slams, that's fine. Reaching up high, slamming it to the ground, coming back up, loading every time. We're looking for about 5 to 8 reps for power. Okay, I want to keep this on timer because then we know when we have to be done. But I want you to take 5 to 8 reps only. Okay, that's the power side of things. So you want to move this as quickly as you can. If you want to do swings with me, you can go dumbbells outside the legs or inside. Just be careful. And then kettlebell swings is what I'm going to work on. Okay, so we're going to go for 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So driving up. 5 reps, 5 to 8 reps, 30 seconds of work. As soon as you're done with your reps, you can set it down and rest. The whole point is that rest. You only have to rest about 5 seconds now. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going straight into a single leg RDL here. Now, you could use your dumbbells, split your leg. You can go across your body, This is our foundational movement we worked on. So if you need to go staggered stance to be more successful, that's fine. I'm going to go regular single legs today. Coming down, reach to the back of the room. Coming back up, we're going to go 30 seconds per side. Ready? This is your strength. Let's go. Nice, long, and controlled. Keep your eyes right in front of you, right? So even as I come down, I'm not continuing to look up. I end up about a foot in front of my base foot. Again, if you want to hold a single arm weight, go across the body, not same side. Okay, and then I'm using my hand to help support on balance. If you're still really shaky and you want to go staggered stance, that's where we line our big toe up with our heel. And we just do that hinging position. Takes the movement back a little bit. 2, 1, okay. Switch to the other side. This is your rest here. You're fine to get right into it on this side unless you need longer rest. That's okay. Today, Wednesday, just for time between the two sides, we will go ahead and just go straight in. There we go. Good. All the way down, creating that length. Remember, you want head to your heel as straight as possible and nice and strong. You're engaging that core. Everything's locked in. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now this next one, 2-arm horizontal push, aka a bench press, floor press, or push-ups. So whatever one you have the ability to do today, I'm going neutral grip so my hands point towards each other, okay? We're going to go slow on the way down and drive up. This is the power side, is that negative you want to control, and then you want to drive these weights up as fast as possible, right? 2, 1, and go. This is strength combined with power for our pushers. There we go. Good. Now notice my feet are planted firmly into the ground. If you want to do a dead bug position here and work your core just a little bit extra, you can. I just want you to make sure that you're not twisting all over the place. You're able to control yourself in this movement. So my ribs are locked in place. I come down with some control, and then I drive up as fast as I can. That's the power piece. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, let's get ourselves ready for this next one. So we get to do body saws today. So with our upper push, we're going to do an upper pull extra today. So pillar bridge position. I like to use a foam roller because my sliders don't work very good. So I go a foam roller here. I roll back and I bring myself forward. This is pure strength. You cannot do this one with bad form because your back will hurt. So make sure everything's locked in. If you need to, put the roller at your knees, or you can put the sliders at your knees. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep posture. Keep everything locked in. That's better. Nice. Don't let those hips drop down. Now remember, the chat window's open if you have questions. Okay. Good. All the way back. Controlled all the way back forward. About 10 more seconds. We're just going to do these movements again. So we're going to take a quick 10-second rest after this. Go right back to our power move. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So you got 10 seconds to make adjustments. Remember, we're going 5 to 8 reps on swings, slams, or ski swings. 2, 1, let's go. Really power through here. Okay, if your weight's not super heavy, that's where you really have to think about controlling your posture so that you can make it harder for yourself without having to go 5,000 reps, right? So for right now, we're not looking to get 5,000 reps in. We're really trying to control the power of what we're putting in. Good job. 3, 2, 1, single. I'm going to go staggered stance to demo for this round. So notice my foot is in line with my heel, big toe on the ground. It's not really doing anything but helping me support, and I can hinge just like my single leg. Okay, so if that's where you're at today, that's perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, keeping that posture, squeezing those shoulder blades. Everything's locked in here. There you go. We're going 3 rounds, so you have opportunities to get better with each round. 3, 2, 1, switch. So soft bend in that knee is still there, hinging that hip back. So it's still a hip hinge, right? It looks weird because you're in this weird stance, but it really helps you engage that hamstring if you're having a hard time with balance. You're still getting that single leg RDL feel. You're under a lot of control here. Beautiful. All the way up, all the way down. Don't let that core fly on you. That's better. Think about locking everything in, right? Get yourself ready for a fight. That's what today is all about, is fighting through this work. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. All right. Pushers. It's time for the pushers. Let's go. Neutral grip, everything locked in, shoulders pulled down and back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down with control, driving up. So for my shoulder peeps out there, that negative work is definitely important. So if you can't hard push up, just really focus on that down, that negative phase, and then push up however you want. Our goal is to go power and really push hard, but you can't always get to what you want, right? When you're injured, you got to do what works. So let's get you back, full power, and then we can worry about what it looks like. There you go. Good. Don't let that core fly, though. That's my number one today. Don't let that core fail you. 2, 1, rest. Who's ready for body saws already? Yeah, I didn't hear any yelling. No yelling yet. Awesome. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's go, body saw. Locked in. Try to make this body saw as big as possible. Pushing back, pulling back forward. That's it. Good. Maintain that posture. Breathe through. Okay, you do not have to do this fast. Remember, this could be 5 to 8 reps here also. Strength is in that 10 to 12-ish range. 2, 1, rest. So if you're noticing more strength stuff, right, that's the phase we're in. We are in that strength power. So we take it back a little bit. Maybe it's a little slower, but that's not a bad thing. We got to keep our body guessing, helping with continuing to peak and not plateau. 2, 1, let's go. I think I did it 9 that time accidentally, but that's okay. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Single leg RDL. Good control all the way down. Come back up. So now I'm back to just the full single leg. Still have that soft bend in my base leg. I'm kicking my heel back. I'm controlling that core. I'm looking a foot in front of me. I'm maintaining that posture. Okay, even with me holding onto the wall, I'm not letting my shoulders slump, right? Slump, that's a fun word. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. I'm trying to stay as active as possible. 3, 2, 1, switch. Super important. Helps keep us more vertical. Help keeps that load to go through the glutes and the hamstrings, the powerhouse where it needs to for this workout, for us to be successful. Any runners out there, raise your hands. This is where those guys are getting their training in. That is to really get you going in running, okay, or hiking or biking or any of those things. But that glute and hamstring, they're the polars. They work really hard when we're trying to be active. 2, 1, rest. Everything is. But those, there's a reason they're called the powerhouse, right? 2, 1, let's go. I can tell you what, I can't run a 5K on my hands. Definitely can't, but I can walk around on my feet all day long, and I can run and I can play. Hey, maybe I need to get better and be able to run on my hands. I don't know. There we go. All the way down with control, and then try to power. I'm trying to throw these weights through the ceiling. That's better. Good. Awesome. Everybody's trying to get sick in this family. It's because kids went back to school. So far, so good. But it's also smoky outside. Rest. So if you hear me clear my throat, that's why. That's why. I'm trying not to lose my voice, that's for sure. 2, 1, let's go. Now we have 2 littles in school. So double the chances of getting some kind of a a typhoid, right? We always tease them, they're typhoids. They're little walking petri dishes of grossness. Now I know why my dad never talked to me when I was in elementary school. He was afraid to get sick. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. Nice. Take a quick stretch here. Grab a quick drink of water. Nice first round. So that first round is trying to get you warmed up, ready to go. We got about 15 minutes left in class. The goal of the class, right? Get that strength and power piece in. This next round is all strength, and then we'll finish things out just like we did on Monday with a high intensity piece. So let's do our quick shout outs today. We have Alejandro, Anika, Anitha, Ashish, Cookie, Eshra, John, Jonathan, Josh, Katie, Kim, Lee, Pat, Raj, Tammy. We have Rashri. I'm sure Jeanette's going to watch this on recording. I'm sure Lenitra is going to watch this on recording. Possibly Noga, maybe Natasha, maybe Claire. So just shout out to all those that maybe are watching this also on recording. I appreciate you all and all your hard work. So like I said, this next one, shoulder peeps. If you need an adjustment, please let me know. We're going to do our single arm push press, but now push press is power. So if you're more on my injury side of things, just doing straight strength is great. Just a slow press. What we're going to do today is that step and press. Okay, so I will use weights for this during the rounds, but we're going to step back into that mini lunge, and then you're going to drive through the floor, drive that arm up, bring it back down with control, step, and press. Okay, I'm looking, again, about 5 to 8, maybe 10 reps per side. We will not rest in between. We'll just switch to the other arm, the other leg. Okay, and then we'll go down to the ground and do some fun stuff with those hamstrings again. So don't worry, we're getting there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So a little step, pop, drive it up, bring it down. If you're my shoulder peeps out there, I am fine if you just stay in that standing position and do that overhead press with control. Focusing on posture and strength is fine for this one. Okay, there you go. All the way up, lock it out, bring it back down with control. Just like the bench press or floor press, I want to focus on that downward a little bit more because I don't want to drop this into my shoulder. Okay, I want control all the way down. 2, 1, switch to the other side. Same thing on the other side. Let's go. So yes, this is a little bit of a power, but it's not a high intensity power. It's more just in that shoulder piece itself. So we're building some of that shoulder resiliency here. Fun word. I love it. Good. Making myself zombie proof. You can't bite something if it's made out of steel, right? So there you go. That should have been one of the rules on Zombieland was physical fitness to make yourself steel. I don't know, something like that. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, down to the ground. Now I'm going glute bridge walkouts. If you have the ability to do slider curls here, that's awesome. You're more than welcome to do 2-leg curls here. I don't have that ability because my sliders suck. I can use the roller if I want, but we're going to bridge up high. We're going to do our walkouts or your slide outs and then bring it back. We're going hamstring curls. This is knee dominant, not hip dominant, because the hip is staying in place. Okay, we're going 30 seconds and then we're right back to that push press. The core and the cardio will be coming in that next round we're going to do to close things out. There you go. Keep those hips up nice and high. Walk it out, walk it back. There we go. If you are doing leg curls, try to go out and back. And just like our push press, try to make the out the emphasis. So that negative work. Eccentrics, right? Eccentrics. 2, 1, rest. 10-second rest. Back up to your feet when you're ready. Okay, round 2 of 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. We're working right now. We're putting in that time. We're putting in that effort. It's cold outside, so I'm trying to warm up Idaho right now. Trying to melt off the snow that's going to start coming in probably about a month. I hope not. I have too much to do. I can't have snow popping up on the radar yet. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Switch and go. So just like always, if you guys need anything, remember to reach out to me. I will give you all my personal email here. Not next week, but probably the following week. Well, probably next week, actually. Please ping me. Let me know how to contact you. Obviously, I want to stay in touch as much as possible. So seeing how you're doing, being there if you need me. 2, 1. Rest. Good. Here we go. We have one more round and then E, S, D. Ready? Let's go. Walkouts or sliders. What's our emphasis, right? What are we focusing on right now? Strength, right? So slow and controlled out, bringing it back with power if you can. Okay? You're doing so good. I know you're burning. I know things feel good. My hips are tight from earlier this week. That's okay. Do what you can. Take a rest when you need to. You got 5 more seconds. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So the final round, okay, the final round today is mostly cardio and mostly core. Okay, so it's not on our phase. Okay, so it's not something we're worried about what we're doing. It's just fun. It's just to get your heart rate up, blast you before the rest of your day. 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so don't be surprised if there's none of these primary movers that we worked on, and maybe we're repeating some of the things we did earlier this week. We just got to get that power and that cardio in for today. Let's go. I mean, it is metabolic challenge after all. If we don't leave here feeling like we got hit by a Mack truck, we didn't do something right. 3, 2, 1, switch. Yes, you can tell I have grown up in a household full of truck drivers, can't you? Yes, my dad's a truck driver. He's owned trucks. It's a saying I heard from my grandpa all those years, or drug through a knothole. That's my other one. My grandpa was also a logger, so there you go. Let's go. Okay, I want you to have that feeling. I want you to lean into that uncomfortable. Give me everything you got this Wednesday, and then you can relax the rest of the day. Rest. Okay, or as much as you can relax, I guess. As much as you can. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, all. Let's work through. Awesome. Breathe. Keep those hips up. Don't let those hips rock back and forth. And everything should be straight out, straight back. Good job. We're right on time today. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. Bring that heart rate down. Take a breath. So we're going to finish things out today. Changing it up from on Monday. Today we are going 10 on, 10 off for all these movements. We're going to really powerhouse through. Okay, so what I want is everything you have for 10 seconds, and then we'll rest for 10, and then we'll repeat. We're going to do each repeat 5 times. Okay, so we have to do each thing 5 times. So it's going to be a lot of speed, a lot to put in. Okay, so now if you are one of my peeps that maybe has knee, hip, anything like that bothers you, maybe even an ankle, if you need to slow this next thing down, please do so. Okay, so this is going into our footwork stuff. Okay, so let's go. What we have, we're going to do our shuffle, or also our sideways run Heisman thing. Okay, so this is right out of Sean T's playbook. I love this one. So we're going to get those knees up high, switch to the other side, knees up high, switch to the other side. No pause today like what I was just doing. I was just showing that knee drive. We're just going to go as fast as you can back and forth with that side to side knee drive. Okay, so 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We are going to go for 5 rounds before we switch things up. Okay, so get yourselves ready. 10 on, 10 off. Here you go. We're going to start in 5 seconds. Give it everything you have right here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Fast feet. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, fast. I'm not moving much side to side. It's just quick chop chops. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, rest. Yes, I practiced these this weekend because I knew they were coming this week. Okay, so if it looks fast to you, it's because I sped it up on the camera. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And rest. Good. How you feeling? We're 3 in. We got 2 more to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. I know I got some runners out there. How you feeling? 3, 2, 1, rest. Bring that heart rate down. 3, 2, 1, go. Last one right here. Don't slow it down. Come on. Choppy feet, choppy feet. 2, 1, rest. All right. Get a quick 30 seconds here. Hands on top of your head if you need. Okay. We got 2 more things. This time, it's 4 rounds. Okay, it's 4 rounds. I picked my line. Still lateral movement. We're going to go over the top. Okay. And I reach across. I go over the top. And I reach across. Okay, this is a good hinge practice here. Remember, it's just that quick shuffle, shuffle. I like to pretend like I'm just dragging my foot over a hurdle. You got 5 seconds. I'm still at 158. That's when you know you got 10 on, 10 off. 3, 2, 1, go. Fast. What do you got left in the tank? Come on, 4 rounds. Rest. Okay. Not the best example, but try to get your chest up each time. 3, 2, 1, go. I try to come up every time. I try. 3, 2, 1. You get lightheaded, take a little extra rest. That's okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. We got one last one. And then our final boss. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And rest. All right. Final boss here. Your choice. So if you didn't do swings, you're more than welcome to hit your swings again, or if you really want to do swings again, hit your swings. If you want to do broad jumps, do broad jumps. If you want to do squat jumps or speed squats, that's fine. So it's your choice of those 3. So swings, broad jumps, or speed squats. That's what you have to do. We have 2 rounds. This is where we give it all that it's got. 2, 1, let's go. So if I'm doing broad jumps, I'm getting as fast of a turnaround as I can. 2, 1, rests 2 times. And yes, my legs are tired. I'm breathing hard. 168 on heart rate. 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We're just going to do a quick cool down. Get you out of here for Coach Will's class. If you need more cool down, check out the on-demand website. We have some of the Revive and Aligns and stuff there. Or go on the app, grab one of the regen videos. Let's go up all the way. What we're going to finish with is just bringing some heart rate back, getting that heart rate down, getting some oxygen in, take it down, stretch those hamstrings a little bit. Sweep those toes off, come up nice and high. Resiliency, we said this earlier. Please continue to stretch as I close things out. So resiliency and tenacity kind of go hand in hand. The more tenacious you are, the more resilient you can be because you're not afraid of you giving up or you hitting a spot where you don't feel like you can push yourself beyond. So I want you to be tenacious in your day-to-day. Never give up. Don't give up on yourself here in these workouts. Don't give up on yourself when it comes to any of your goals you're setting. And then be resilient. When things do come up, lean back into that tenaciousness. Lean into that I can handle this uncomfortable and I'm going to push through and persevere. And I promise you, even if it's a fight, even if it's a struggle, you're going to come out on the other end one way or the other, and you're going to feel better because you didn't give up. Okay, and with that being said, get some breath work in today. Work on visualizing how you would attack problems. Don't just kind of run into a problem head first and be surprised. If you visualize all that you're going to come up against, it'll be easier to do everything else. So with that being said, everybody, get out of here. Have a great rest of your day. Go get fueled. I'm here if you need me. You can always reach me at clintx.carlson@intel.com. Again, thank you for coming to Metabolic Challenge, A-Split Strength and Power. I look forward to seeing you all on Friday. If you have not invited a friend to the workout yet, get this link, send it to them, tell them to come check it out so they know about that library also. All right, everybody, get out of here. I look forward to seeing you all soon. If you need something, let me know. Go hang out with Coach Will for the next half hour, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Anitha, Cookie, Anika, Pat. That was a blur today. Yeah, Josh, Katie, Kim, Lee, Raj, John, Esra, Ashish, Alejandro, Jeanette, everybody that was here, Tammy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See y'all next time. Bye, everybody.